Have you ever wanted to buy fish online because you can't find what you want in your local area? Well, in this video, I'm doing a review on Imperial Tropicals. Coming up. Hey, what's up? It's Tyler here on Aquariums with Ty, bringing you the best tips and reviews for you to try on your aquariums. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And hey, at any point in the video, check out the notes in the description below. I'll post the links on where to find this website, as well as anything I forget. Let's get into the video. So I recently bought these fish from Imperial Tropicals. I decided to go with Bolivian rams and swordtails. I'm definitely going to get more fish though. I just haven't decided what I want yet. Imperial Tropicals fish are raised at a higher pH, which is 8.0, which is nice for me because I live in an area where I have high pH, which is 9.5. Typically, Bolivian rams like neutral to slightly acidic water. Because of this reason, I was excited to try out Imperial Tropicals. Now, the swordtails were the brick variety, which I chose for the color. I ordered 2 females and 1 male to spread out the attention of the male. Unfortunately, I did lose one of the females, but it was already past the 2-hour deadline for the shipping policy, which it starts when the tracking number says your fish arrived at your house. I bought fish from Imperial Tropicals 3 times so far, and this was the first fish that I had dead. I really like these fish, and I can't wait to get more video of them when they settle into my aquarium and are a lot less skittish. Alright, so let's get into the website and see what they have to offer. Alright, so before you buy fish, you want to look at the pop-up notice that they have on the beginning of their website. Basically what it's saying is, if you live in an area that's 30 degrees and below, they're going to want you to overnight UPS ship your fish. Otherwise, you want to wait till warmer temperatures to order for 2 to 3 day priority shipping. It also goes on to say it'll be packed with the heat pack, and then you'll receive your tracking number, and they also say you can feel free to contact them at any time. Alright, so this website has so many awesome fish. They have anything from expert level fish to beginner level fish. You can see they have African cichlids, American cichlids, Corridora catfish, rainbow fish, invertebrates, as well as plants. They actually have quite a bit of plants. Let's take a look at some of the African cichlids. I actually almost got African cichlids. I really want an Mbuna tank, but I decided not to. They have a lot of awesome African cichlids, which when you keep in your aquarium, you're going to want to overstock your aquarium to spread out the aggression. Otherwise, African cichlids are pretty much bulletproof in my opinion. I've always had success when doing African cichlid aquariums. One thing about African cichlids though is you're probably not going to have very many plants in your aquarium, if any, because they can be herbivores and they do tear up plants. And if you live in an area where your water is high pH, African cichlids are even better because they're pretty much bulletproof when it comes to pH. I've kept my African cichlids as high as 9.5 before, and they didn't have any problems and thrived the whole time. Another thing I'll suggest is that you buy a lot of African cichlids, or multiple at once I should say, so that way each new addition to your fish, the specific fish won't be bullied when it's added to your aquarium. So I would recommend adding at least 3 or 4 at a time. Also, if you plan to do African cichlids, plan to do a lot of water changes and make sure you over filter your aquarium. You want to have a lot of filtration to keep up with your overstocked aquarium so you diffuse aggression. Also, having an overstocked aquarium is going to mean that there's going to be more fish waste and you're going to feed more food to your fish. So you want to make sure that you have enough biological filtration to keep up with the ammonia, nitrites, and nitrates. So yeah, that was the African cichlids, which are all pretty awesome. If you want to keep looking at them, either go to the website or rewind my video. I looked through all of them. So we're looking at the American cichlids now, which are all pretty awesome too. You can see that I found the Bolivian rams here, which look absolutely awesome in this picture. And I really like the red fins on these, and which is one reason why I wanted to buy them, to kind of go along with the red tails. A lot of the American cichlids get absolutely massive, so you might want to have a much bigger aquarium than what I have. I personally have a 60-gallon aquarium, and a lot of these fish I feel like I shouldn't even put in my aquarium. So make sure you do your research on what size aquarium you need for each fish. Also, some of the coolest fish on this website were American cichlids. In particular, I really liked the threadfin acara, and I almost bought that, but I eventually decided against it and wanted to do the Bolivian rams instead, because I wanted a smaller cichlid for my aquarium, because I'm going to do a community aquarium. So when you find a fish you're interested in, it might not look like the picture that's shown on the website when you get it in the mail, because the picture is what an adult breeder looks like. So when they mail you the fish, they'll show you what they're mailing you. For example, you'll probably get a juvenile, and juveniles usually don't have very much color. Now it's going to give you a couple different options to choose from, like this peacock cichlid. You can see you can pick either a male, a female, or you can pick a breeding pair. So the price is going to vary on each of those, so make sure that you're getting exactly what you want. So you might see that a lot of their fish are out of stock. It's okay if they're out of stock and you have a little bit of patience, they can still get you your fish. But you're going to have to follow the process that they have. All you got to do is just click on the fish you're interested in, then go down to email when available, click the link, then type in your email, then click email me when available. And for example, I would type in aquariumswithty@gmail.com. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys go through the rest of the website on your own. So let's go over some frequently asked questions. First off, how much is shipping? Shipping, if you pay $45, is only $9.99. Otherwise, it's a $14.99 flat rate. And that's going to get you 2 to 3 days priority of US Postal Service. I actually got my fish earlier than the 2 days that they said they were going to after they shipped it. Now, they're not going to ship the fish immediately because they're first going to quarantine the fish. They're going to do this so that the fish gets rid of the rest of the waste that it has, and they're not going to feed it during this time. This is so the water quality in the bag is going to stay better while the fish is in transit. Also, on the website, you can see that Imperial Tropicals attends different events, and they always post what events they're going to go to for that year. Imperial Tropicals also has different social medias as well, such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. So I recommend subscribing to them as well. I was going to do a video of me unboxing these fish, but they came earlier than I thought they were going to, and I had to go to work, so I just did a quick acclimation and then had to go to work. Alright, so let's at least take a look at the box they came in, which is a pretty good setup. Alright, so here's how the box was shipped with live fish, a business card, styrofoam insulation, a heat pack wrapped in newspaper, and this stuff. Alright, so question of the day. What website do you guys use to order fish online? I'd love to know in the comment section below. Thanks for checking out this video. Hit the bell and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, guys, Aquariums with Ty, bringing you the best tips and reviews for you to try on your aquariums. See you later.